Hello everyone, guys, gals, non-binary pals. I need to make a really cool intro like that. My name is Sam Harkin. We are at PAX Australia 2018, which I believe is the very first time that we've had Devolver Digital at PAX Australia. And I am here with Mr. Graham Struthers.
Hi, welcome to Devolver Digital in PAX Australia.
Yeah, very exciting stuff. Devolver Digital has been going insanely the past couple of years. How much of a crazy ride has it been for you guys?
Oh no, it's all been carefully planned, meticulously mapped out, and we're following a very detailed Excel spreadsheet, which tells us what to do and when.
Yes. You know, you've got the nice flow charts organized.
Oh yeah,
and
we've got some pretty nifty PowerPoints, so you know, it's all going very well. It's going exactly to plan.
Yeah, that is how you set up a business: PowerPoints and Excel spreadsheets, people. So, how do you find and how do you bring into the Devolver Digital fold all these fantastic titles, man?
Well, firstly, we're very lucky because quite a number of the teams we've been working with now for 5, 6, 7 years, and in case of Crow Team it's been nearly 10 years, and it's really them. I mean, the example I use often is Free Lives, the guys that made Broforce. You know, their next game was Genital Jousting, and their next game was Gorn, so you can't plan for that. That's just their creative energies just taking them in different directions, and we get to participate, and we're very, very lucky.
And so, I feel, I guess, with publishers, there's lots of publishers that are trying to push certain things and whatever. So how do you go about kind of guiding, you know, the developers in any way, or are you just dealing with the, you know, marketing or whatever?
So when it comes to the creative aspect of making a game, we step out of the way. We've got involved with that game because we actually want to see it happen. The support we offer it varies. Teams, some teams, small teams, maybe it's their first game, they need a lot more help because it is their first experience of making a game. We also work with teams that have been doing this for, you know, in the case of Crow Team, over 20 years, so they really don't need a great deal from us when it comes to production. So it varies, and I guess we would say that there's a menu, you know, the developer can choose from. Do they need a full-time producer working with them? Do they need extra help on, you know, helping sort of flesh out their team, maybe hire a couple of people in who can help with that. And then there's the nitty-gritty of localization, getting your game onto PlayStation, Xbox, Switch. So it varies hugely, but we're confident we can handle anything that they throw at us, and so far so good.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have been doing excellently. I'd say you're probably one of the biggest indie publishers at the moment. You're absolutely killing the game. And I have to ask, how did it come about that all that E3 craziness happened? You know?
Well, look, we've got we've got a lot of friends who work in the world of AAA, and in mid-sized companies like ourselves, and we're all very aware of some of the things that we get up to are, you know, a little bit straight-faced. You know, the press conferences at E3 that kind of have to satisfy the shareholders as well as us, the gamers who want to hear about the next thing. So it's always been there for parody, and it's important that we laugh as much at ourselves as we laugh at anybody else. It's in our way, in our minds, it's very inclusive, laughing at our entire industry, because it's there and it's right for parody, and we've always wanted to do it. So yeah.
Well, I mean, you have the best shows out of E3. You have some of the best games. I mean, you've got 4 awesome things here. You've got Gris, you know, Artistic as Hell, Metal Wolf Chaos. That's just an amazing thing in of itself. You know, the story behind that. How insane was it to be able to pick that up?
Honestly, I don't think we really expected From Software would respond to us. I mean, why should they? We even doubted they would even have heard of Devolver. I think that's actually true. They hadn't heard of Devolver at that point. But when we got to meet them, I think they understood very quickly that this wasn't a whim. We were really stoked to have the chance to bring Metal with Chaos to American Western audiences who had never got the chance to play that game, and it's been great working with them, and I still can't quite believe From have allowed us in, but they have. So
yeah, and you've got my friend Pedro. I mean, I saw, you know, like through the open door in the media pass, like my heart rate just like lifted when I saw that out there. I mean, and Piku Niku also just cute and amazing. So, I mean, like as a good reporter, I have to be like, so any other, you know, big future unreleased things you want to talk about, perchance?
Well, I'm not going to step into Nina's kind of like, you know, position. She would probably just have me executed. But we've got a lot going on at the moment. You know, there's quite a few games lined up for early part of next year. We've got Observation, which is from the team that made Stories Untold. That's the early part of year, so that's a co-production with Sony. So we're playing with the big boys, which is super interesting for us. And they've been great. You know, they've been really supportive, so we're very excited to see how that plays out. There's going to be a lot more happening with Scum, a lot more updates, a lot more content being added as it rolls through early access. And yeah, we've recently managed to convince a guy called Mark Hickey to join us from Apple, because we want to get more involved in mobile, because it's an area that we've been involved slightly, but we felt if we're going to really have a go there, we have to have someone on our team who knows that and understands it, because other than charging my iPhone, I have no clue. So yeah. So go Mark.
Well, thank you so much for, you know, being here and telling us all about all this awesome stuff being on the show floor. And I mean, I so look forward to, you know, seeing you come here next year, perhaps.
I'm pretty sure this will get marked in the calendar. It's a lot of fun, and it's been really nice meeting people here. And it seems to me that you've got a pretty friendly country.
Oh,
so
yeah.
well done. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.
Yep, that was pretty good. And yes, 8-bit, much love, stay hungry.